the bottle. One of the most important parts of any spirit is the bottle you put it in. Now, it's one of the coolest things of actually creating these spirits and these things is designing all the little bits and pieces that then hopefully remain forever. Dutch Barn, I think we've designed something incredibly iconic with the beautiful shape at the brown glass, and then obviously now when we're in the flavours, all these incredible shapes that you can see up behind me. But the whiskey was something where obviously for Three Ridings we wanted something really premium. So the process you go through is you come up with a design. We worked with David Jenkins, who's a great designer. He had some fantastic ideas, went out, researched, out to Theakston, spent time at the distillery, went out to Thomas and Fawcett and Son in the maltings and had a look around and drew inspiration. So we started out with, first thing we did was this was sort of a rough shape. So we 3D printed up a shape. We wanted to test different things and look and just get a look and a feel and a touch and a point. Then the process after that is you then essentially you have to commit and go to a sample mold. So we did lots of 3D modeling and things which I can show you and we'll overlay here so you can have a look at this bottle, how it's meant to look. But then when you actually physically get it in the glass, it's a pretty big moment in any spirit coming to life. And so here's the glass as it sits, undecorated. But I think we've created something really special here in terms of quite unique in the whiskey category. It's got some resemblance of different things that you might have seen in the category, but also then a lot of different shapes. And we're trying to get something that emphasised the three. So you'll see the three, the shape here. You can just see little emblems here and little logos embossed into the glass. A lot more detail will come along later, but we're trying to get something that really brought this brand to life with the north, west and east ridings. We then put if you see the one where I explained about Three Ridings in the map, the triangle between the 3 points of the maltings, the brewhouse and the distillery is in the bottom there. But essentially it's a fantastic bottle. It's got some issues we're working through now. So this curvature here is creating some challenges with labeling and decoration, which we're just going to play around with. And this surface here, which is actually the front, in there we wanted to put, we had something, we want basically the brand in there, getting that in that tiny little space on that little, you can just sort of capture it there, this sort of little triangular push out that's almost like the emblem on Superman's chest, if you like. Getting something on there is proving a little bit challenging, but we're working through that as quickly as we can with our gas people. But really importantly, this glass is made within the Three Ridings of Yorkshire. So we're trying wherever we can to get things made within the Three Ridings and really show just what Yorkshire can do. And this is a beautiful piece of glass made by the team over at Verallia. I look forward to when it's filled with whiskey. So we'll show you what it looks like with the decorations and things and bits and pieces. I mean, a little bit of a sneak preview of just some of the labelling and things like that with the whiskey, but that's for a later episode. Follow along at Chris Builds a Whiskey.